be.
Obviously, 6-speed manual.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Nope.
Obviously.
Fucking automatic.
And no
options.
CVT options. Fuck all that.
Get out of here with your
Fuck all
CVT. I'm sorry, not CVT. WRX performance transmission. Okay.
Subaru performance transmission is. I think that's what they call it.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I misspoke. Subaru performance transmission.
It mimics gears, guys.
Hello. Welcome to episode 19 of Project Blacklist. Happy to have you here with us. Ryan and Shahan, how are you doing?
Solid, man.
It's a very weird way to intro the fucking episode, but hey, everyone. We are just trying to get as much content out to you guys as possible. So we are recording like 5 episodes today because Brian is leaving for a little bit on a work trip. So we are going to is he really?
I don't know. I thought that's where he's going.
What?
You're going to his homeland?
Something like that.
All right, cool. Yeah, fair enough. All right, well,
Tell my people I hate them.
Okay. Our main topic. This is kind of a fun one. I'm excited to hear what your guys' opinions are on this. But your ideal car from factory, specs, prices, etc.
We're just gonna wing it.
We're gonna fucking wing this. We're not writing anything down for this. This is totally off the top. Just going for it.
But
so
we're gonna categorize it.
Yeah. Kind of explain the format for him.
Okay, so I think we're gonna categorize it in pricing because cars come in different tiers when it comes to pricing. So we're gonna do a car under. Again, this is brand new. So cars under 30K. I think we'll do cars from 30K to 45K. We'll do a 45 to 60K. We'll do a 60 to 100, and then we'll do like 100 plus just for fun.
Yeah.
All right. So are we going to start with the under 30K, or do you want to start at the high end?
No, let's start with the low end. I think the low end will be more complicated.
Under 30K. Who's going to go first?
Yep. Not me.
Just name something that you want in a car under 30K brand new. Okay.
Easy. Backup camera.
That's kind of standard now, but I have a really, really important one. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Rear wheel drive.
Dude, that's a good one.
That's a good 30?
one.
Rear wheel drive. Under. The BRZ exists. Shit.
The BRZ is not going to come in under 30.
Well, it used to. It used to.
Yeah, it used to. We're talking today.
That new one though.
It's possible though.
Yeah,
that's just too pricey. I don't know. Like I think climate control, proper climate control.
Like
knobs.
auto climate control.
No, I'm talking like knobs. I want knobs. I don't want a screen.
That's easy to do under 30.
Yeah.
Because all the touch shit is more expensive to do.
You know what?
Yeah.
I got a good one. Something I want. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay.
I think that's doable now.
That's standard now.
Yeah.
See,
in all cars.
Okay, hold on. Y'all say it's standard. I can name plenty of cars that do not come with it.
Toyota only does Apple CarPlay, I think. And not.
Like I don't.
I thought everything in 2016 and up has it now.
No, it does not.
It was like recent, like at least 2020 or 2019.
Really? Because I know all domestic.
My car,
cars.
dude. My Subi just got it the year I bought it. I bought
all US cars.
I bought a 2019.
As a standard thing in 2016.
Bro, this shit was.
My Jeep is a 2017 and it does not have it.
Yeah, and my 2019 just got it first year.
Yes.
You're joking.
I swear to God,
dude, that's a thing.
Damn, dude, GM and Ford were ahead of the curve.
Some cars don't even they have one but not the other. So like some cars have just Android Auto or just Apple CarPlay and not the other.
Which is dumb as hell.
Yeah, that's like
I
okay.
don't have an
Let's
Android
only
phone,
sell to iPhone users because we're so fucking smart. Like what kind of business strategy is that?
Yeah, let's market to half the people on the planet.
Exactly. Fucking dumb.
Losing the bag.
What
features for under
how
30?
about engine? I mean, like we kind of have to settle for a 4-banger for that price range, right?
Turbo 4 has to be.
Do you want it to be turbo or do you want it to be NA?
No, I want turbo.
I would like it turbo, yeah.
You don't.
If we're talking rear-wheel drive, absolutely.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think I'd prefer NA.
or NA straight six.
I think that's asking for too much.
I think that would be close to 30 to 45.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Look at the 350.
What about the brand
Again,
new?
we're talking about today.
The 350,
Yeah, but even
when it was brand new, the 350 was always above 30 grand anyway.
was it really? I thought it was in the mid 20s.
Well, not the 370. I know for a fact was above
370
30 grand.
370 was like 35 plus.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, never mind.
I
want a Turbo 4.
I want an NA 4 that has at least 2 liters. At least nothing under 2 liters. Fuck that.
I'm taking a Turbo 4.
I'm taking a Turbo 4.
I want an NA because I want the linear power band and I want the tuning potential of adding your own turbo. Because all these all the car manufacturers, they put like tiny ass turbos on these cars. Especially at that price point, they'll put a tiny ass turbo.
But at least by the time you want to put a new turbo on, the car's already set up for it.
Yep.
That way you don't have to spend more money in the end.
As little work as humanly possible. You're just swapping.
For the lowest end performance car or sports car, I want something that's more like friendly towards being a good platform for the long run. And the trend is if they add a turbo to an engine, it usually has a smaller displacement. Think about it. Like the fucking Veloster, they sell 2 liter inline fours that are fucking NA, but they also sell 1.6 turbos. If they add a turbo, they always make this fucking displacement
that's because
smaller.
they're fucking weird. But if you think about like the domesticated
that's
companies,
for pricing though. That's for pricing reasons, because it's more expensive to add a turbo.
But we are also trying to combine rear wheel drive with a 4-cylinder, so that alone is going to be more expensive. Yeah. We can't bring it.
The BRZ
we can't bring in the ARC. Yeah, but that's not a turbo car.
Which is what I want. I want NA.
I would love a turbo car. If I could have a turbo BRZ from factory
here
for
what
under
I'm trying to say.
30K. Yes.
But Jake, look, this is what I'm trying to say. It's a give and take. You either get a turbo or a smaller displacement, or you get a larger displacement in NA. Which one would you prefer?
But I think you're making. Here's the thing: 2 liter engines, are they fucking standard and are so common? There's no reason that they can't put a
2.5 would be awesome.
2.5 would be incredible. If it was a 2.5,
Mazda still does it.
If it was a 2.5, I would take NA.
Mazda still does that.
But not a 2 liter.
Mazda 3s are 2.5s.
They're not turbo either, are they?
There's a turbo option on some of them.
I think that's only a 2 liter, right?
I think so. But the NA is to 2.5.
That's not bad.
I would personally take a 2.5 NA over anything turboed.
Yes, if it was a 2.5, I would take NA, but if it's a 2 liter, it's a turbo. It has to be.
Obviously, 6-speed manual.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Nope.
Obviously.
Fucking automatic.
And no
options.
CVT options. Fuck all that.
Get out of here with your CVT. I'm sorry, not CVT. WRX performance transmission. Okay.
Subaru performance transmission is. I think that's what they call it.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I misspoke. Subaru performance transmission.
It mimics gears, guys.
You know what I want under 30? Authentic engine noise.
Like no artificial engine noise, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I want real.
Yeah.
You know what I would want?
What's up?
I don't know if I'd want it, but I think it'd be a cool feature that you should be able to turn off. Would be like artificial engine noise, but you can pick your engine.
Oh.
Or you could.
They have that in the new Tesla.
I know, but I'm talking about like in this car for under 30 grand. Like
that's not going to happen.
Put
yourself up into 45.
Can I pick Ferrari
45
V8?
to 60K. 45 to 60K.
I think they could do that in a lower end car. It's just software. It's just software. It's just software.
They couldn't do it well. I guarantee they couldn't do it well.
But you also have to think about the like how you're actually going to do it.
Like it would only be on the interior,
like
not on the exterior.
Would it mimic gears? Would it mimic actual rev patterns? Like what would it do?
Listen. If a Veloster Turbo R spec for like the low 20s can have artificial sound, why can't they do artificial sound? Just have a V12 Lambo as an option. You know? That's all
Yeah,
I'm
but-
asking for.
Here's my thing is, again, like, I don't care if it has the ability to. I care if it has the ability to do it well.
Well, the
If
Veloster
If
does
it
it
can't,
well.
if it can't do it well, I don't want it.
But if a Veloster can do it well, why can't this do it well? You're just changing the tone of the sound.
What does the Veloster do? The Veloster pumps
The
in a
Veloster,
tone?
it pumps in sound through the speakers. The fucking turbo R spec, it's like 24 grand brand new, and it does it.
Ew.
Yep.
All right, here's a good question though. Who would you want to make this car?
Ooh.
Oh god,
Who
the
do you
Germans,
trust to
100%.
make it right?
The Germans, 100%.
I think Volkswagen, not any other German company though. I think Volkswagen.
I would say Volkswagen, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, reliable, cheap to maintain. Perfect. I love that.
I think I could. What if we had to pick a fucking Japanese car brand?
Honda. I'll give it to Honda.
Honda wouldn't do
Damn it,
rear-wheel
dude.
drive. Honda wouldn't do it.
If we're hold on, but we're saying
It worked for the S2000.
Yeah.
I'm saying we're giving it literally what we
You know what,
want.
Brian? I would also say Honda. Yeah.
Fuck, I hate the fact that I kind of agree with you
I
guys
would
on
also
that.
say Honda. Because I think they're the least likely to fuck up, right?
Yeah, okay, that's exactly what I was going to say. The thing with Nissan is I don't think that they would make something reliable because they have shitty transmissions and shitty electrical. For Toyota, they don't know how to use their own shit. They used to use everybody else's. And Honda it's a purist company.
And we're not even gonna talk about Subaru anymore.
And we're no, fuck Subaru. They can literally suck
What about
my
Mazda?
fat cock.
I think Mazda
No.
could also do it.
No, I don't. I don't.
Really?
Wait, are we talking a 2-door or 4-door?
Two-door.
Two-door. No, dude.
Absolutely not Mazda.
I would want a two-door hatch if possible.
I don't know. I feel
You're
like
talking like Veloster two-door hatch?
I'm talking like
That's a 3-door.
I'm talking like the fucking two-door hatch, like the older Golfs, like that kind of hatch.
I can see that.
If it's rear-wheel drive, that's the thing. It has to be like I'm down for it, but it has to have a long enough front end to sleek the car enough so it doesn't look like a bubble like the old Golfs.
Okay, yeah.
That's the one problem I have with those cars is that they're just like
Yeah.
it looks like the top of the car was just slapped on top.
I think
Like,
coupe would be ideal then. Just coupe.
Yeah.
Coupe would be ideal.
Coupe, hardtop, no convertible. I don't even want that as an option.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Also, I just noticed something that the car that we just
BRZ.
it's what we all wanted the Type R to be.
All-wheel drive?
Rear-wheel drive,
Hatch? Oh yeah.
Two-door hatch.
turbo, 2-door hatch.
Yeah.
Well, I said NA, but yeah.
Well, but
Yo,
still.
wait. I have one other thing that I just thought of that you
What
just
you
made me
got?
think of. Especially if it's going to be Honda, VTEC.
I'll take that.
I'll take VTEC.
I would take VTEC.
I would take VTEC.
I think
Turbo-
it's funny to throw that on at the very end just because
2-liter turbo and VTEC? What?
no.
I mean, the new Type R is technically turbo and VTEC, so
Yeah, it is.
yeah, it is.
technically.
It's both.
What is VTEC? I've never understood. I fucking hate Honda.
It's
Toyota
so
had their own
weird.
version of it too.
Yeah. It's like
It is kind of hard to explain. I don't know. Like
it's stupid to explain because it's like, how do you explain something that's just like you feel it? Like that's VTEC. Like I don't know how to explain, but you feel it when it's
VTEC is just
It
like it's
just-
just high end. It's higher end RPM power. Like, but
Is that all it is? It's just dumping more fuel as soon as it gets to a certain RPM band?
That's what I think so.
I know that it's like I don't know.
That's what it
man.
sounds like.
It sounds
like it's dumping NOS as soon, like nitrous as soon as it fucking gets to a certain point.
Because like VTEC also has like a sound to it too. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like it's a sound and like you feel it as well, and like you feel it in the power.
Thinking about having VTEC in one of my own cars makes me want to puke.
What about the Toyota one?
Toyota
What do they call it? Like it was like fucking VVTi or something. That's what they called it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
The Celica had it. Like the one in Need for Speed Underground. That Celica had it.
Mm.
Yeah. All right,
Yes.
next category. Are we
30 to 45.
30 to
30 to 45. Boys, we can do a lot with 30 to 45.
Okay, we can do either
all-wheel
drive or
instantly.
rear wheel.
All-wheel drive.
I want all-wheel drive.
I want all-wheel drive.
I want all-wheel drive
all-wheel
hatch.
I
drive.
also want a hatch.
All-wheel drive, 4-door hatch. Thank you. That's what we need.
Okay,
Jesus, yes.
so essentially what we all wanted the new WRX to be.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Exactly.
Fuck. I didn't even think about that.
Literally, dude, this is
Yeah.
all we wanted. In that or the new STI would fit in this.
if
price range.
that's for that price range, I would want a 2.5 or 2 3/4 4-cylinder turbo.
I think we can go
that
V6 this route or inline 6 now too.
I'm taking inline 6.
Yeah, I
If
want
it's
inline 6.
if it's inline 6 turbo, I'm down. But
and-
inline,
Can we do
don't know.
7-speed manual?
No.
Why?
no, that's pointless.
Go fuck yourself.
Is
no.
it?
Pointless.
But it sounds more savage in the brochure.
Yes, it does. Still a 12-speed automatic.
Oh man.
Yo, these autos have like so many fucking gears now.
Crying out loud, the new GT500 is a 9-speed automatic dual
Dude,
clutch
no, like
transmission.
10 speed is like normal now.
Yeah, for like
Yeah.
the F-150s, it's a 10-speed
Dude,
automatic.
the Honda Accord I think has like a 10 speed now too.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking wild.
It literally, like, no joke, you never go past 2,000 RPM, like ever.
Do we still want 2-door or 4-door for this thing?
4-door, 4-door, 100%.
4-door all-wheel drive hatch, 6-speed
Yeah.
manual with the inline
Yep.
6.
Yes.
Any other features that we want at this point?
I mean, at this point, at this price point, I'm just starting to throw in extras, honestly.
I want
know what
I want a heads-up display for sure.
You know
Yeah.
what feature I really want that like a lot of cars don't have?
What's up?
Rear AC vents.
Like for the back seat?
Yes.
Or what? For
Like
that price,
rear. I think 45 to 60 would make more sense for that.
No, I
For
think
rear
less.
climate,
But,
for rear
dude,
climate control.
A Golf GTI has them. Think about that.
My 2017 Jeep has that.
My
Yeah, but a
ST
lot of
has that.
sports cars specifically, like usually don't have that, and that's why.
Your car has it, doesn't it, Sean?
No, it doesn't.
Huh? I
My
thought
car
it
There
was-
aren't. Wait, there aren't 2 vents in the middle where the center console is pointing
No, the
towards the
Type
back?
R doesn't even have that shit, bro.
My ST had that shit. What?
No, it didn't. No.
Yes, it did.
No. No.
Yes.
I'm googling
2
it
vents.
right now.
I swear to God.
What year was your ST?
I don't remember. 14,
17?
15. I'm pretty sure it had 2
No,
vents
it
in the
didn't.
back.
I sat in your back seat more than you did.
Yeah,
I
you
would assume so.
I know that my Buick had it for sure. But my Buick was in that price range of 30k to 45k.
Don't take a picture of the back of the center
Fair.
console. Fuck me. No, your car did not have it. It's
Didn't?
blank back there. Yeah, dude, that's rare. That's
shit.
rare to find. The only car like in from that category, I guess, was the GTI. I think the GTI was the only one that had it.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
telling you, like,
GTI, if I'm not mistaken, GTI also had the best fucking legroom.
Yes.
For some fucking reason. Some
Actually,
people actually wanted to
dude,
be in the back of it.
actually, the fucking Civic had a shit. The Civic Si had insane legroom.
Really?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, my ST, people could barely sit behind me.
Facts.
Yeah.
I had to sit in the middle.
Bro, I'll tell you right now. Bro,
in the car.
I'll tell you right now, the Caddy is worse than the ST.
No way.
What?
I'm dead fucking serious.
How?
I can, like, where my seat position is, I can put a fist in my thumb out.
Wait, we're gonna talk about that later,
Like,
though.
in between my seat and the back seat, it's about my fist in my thumb. So it's about maybe 5 inches or
Oh my
6 inches
God.
of legroom.
So,
Yeah.
like, how do we want the legroom to be in this car since it's a sports car?
It's dude, if it's a sporty car and it's a hatchback, it's got to be able to
Like,
fit
just
at
enough,
least.
but not too
It's
little.
got to be able to fit at least me.
A working 5 seats.
I think as long as it's like Honda Civic levels of legroom, I think we're good.
Okay, I'm down for that.
Fuck. At this price range, y'all think it's realistic to have like an auto drive feature?
No,
What's auto drive?
not for what we're asking for with a manual transmission and.
Oh shit! Right. Sorry.
car.
Blinked on that. Yeah.
Yeah. If honestly, I'm gonna be straight up. That option is probably gonna have to be saved until the 60 to 100k.
Haven't they?
That-
Okay, like This is a feature that this car would probably have, but I don't care for it. But it would be auto rev matching.
Oh, true.
Oh yeah, 30k to 45k. That's already in cars that are in that price range.
Exactly.
So that works perfect.
And then, you know what? We could also maybe actually no. I think this would be next category, but it would be wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto.
Yeah,
That'd
they're
be nice, but I think that would be definitely 45.
That's 45 to 60.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how you guys feeling about this car so far?
I think we're good on it.
Perfect.
I would love this car.
So, all right. Well, here's the first option for 45 to 60k.
Okay.
Wireless Apple CarPlay.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
Can we go
so
7
A
speed now?
wireless charger also.
I want for 45 to 60k. This is going to be an odd. No. I still want an inline 6 turbo.
What?
I do.
Twin turbo?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Inline 6 twin turbo. I wouldn't want to get to the V8 category until we can get to the point where we're twin turbo V8 in a 60k plus.
I'm okay with an NAV8. I'm okay with it.
Okay, so how about NAV8 for 60k plus, and then 100k plus is twin turbo V8.
Okay, sure.
All right, cool. Well, we got that settled.
But wait, let's focus more on the 45. Yeah, to 60k.
Yeah, 45k to 60k. I personally, I want full LED headlights and taillights with proper DRLs and adaptive cruise headlights as well that turn when you turn, because it is the
Auto
best
swiveling,
feature to have in a
yeah.
car.
Yep.
Absolutely.
My ST had it and my Cadillac has it, and I fucking love it.
I think
incredible.
I also think at this price point, no cheap plastics on the inside at all. We need
No,
like leather
not a single
stitching,
thing.
Alcantara, that type of shit everywhere.
Agreed.
Flat bottom steering wheel.
Yeah,
I think
every
flat
single
bottom,
one of them.
every single one of these cars should have
Every
a flat
single
bottom.
one of them.
Every
Flat
single
bottom.
one.
Yep. And we're not doing the Tesla yoke bullshit, okay?
I think heated
You'll
and cooled
know
seats.
soon.
I think heated and cooled seats should be a thing at this point.
For this one, yes. I think the
30 to
45.
should have that too, honestly.
I think the 30 to 45 should have just heated, not cooled though.
I agree. Just
Okay.
heated for that.
Yeah.
45 to 60 heated and cooled. And then maybe, honestly, heated rear seats. I think
be
that's
nice.
feasible
Yeah.
for 45k to 60k.
Also,
yeah.
this is a very small one, only for people that live in like really cold areas. The side view mirrors that
Yes.
defrost automatically.
Love those, dude.
My
So-
WRX does that.
Heated steering wheel.
Awesome.
Heated steering wheel.
Yeah, heated steering wheel.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love mine. I love it. It's the best.
I mean, I'm
best
in
thing
Florida.
ever.
I don't need it, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So good. Trying to think.
Recaro seats or some sort of like sporty seats with like a real,
Yeah.
like
I
a
think-
true brand.
Honestly, I think Recaro's is feasible from 30k to 45k as well.
That's true.
Genuinely.
Yeah, and
That's
then
true.
I mean that's the thing. Recaros are not that expensive.
No.
35k to 60k can have Recaros as well. All these seats will just end up being Recaros because manufacturers don't know what to use.
I love Recaro anyway.
Okay.
I like
think-
Recaro seats.
Hold on. I think 100K I'm putting brides in it, honestly.
Yeah. I don't disagree.
Is it Brid or is it Bride?
It's Brid.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Brid.
I've heard people
Yep.
say that it's Brid.
I've
Yeah,
never heard someone say brid.
The proper terminology or the proper way to say the word is Brid.
That's disgusting. I'm not saying that. They can actually kiss my ass. It's bribed
Wait,
until
guys. For the 45 to 60k,
Yeah.
what about a wagon? Are you against that, or are you like okay?
Like
with
the
it?
fuck, what Audi is that?
The RS6 Avant.
Yes.
It's my
Yes.
baby. But that car is $130,000.
Yes, but
Yeah,
we're
but
not
that thing's-
talking as nice as that. I'm just thinking like
Yeah.
visually like that.
What
you're
if
right.
what if we have a sedan and a wagon version, not a hatch version?
Yeah. The sedan I think would be the 30 to 45.
You sure? So,
Yeah.
well, I think the 30 to 45 would be like a mid-size sedan, and then this one would be a full size. And,
Okay.
and that's why
I
in the
think
hatch
that.
form it would just be a wagon. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
It's so long.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yo, can we make a car brand already?
Also, oh geez, what was I gonna say? I think this car needs to have the heads-up display, and then also where the tack and everything is. I want that to just be a straight-up screen.
Yeah, the
and then-
whole gauge cluster has to be fucking digital at this point,
Just
right?
just a digital screen, and then I want a 10-inch screen. That is it with proper climate control manual knobs on both.
Yes. I agree.
On every single car from 30K to 100K, I want manual knobs.
I'm keeping buttons. I'm keeping knobs. I would prefer that.
Do you think we could go with like customizable LED lighting on the interior? Like not quite Mercedes level, but at least have it where we can change it.
Yeah, I would say you can do it kind of like how my ST had it, where I had the button to go through colors.
You could do that?
And it would do, yeah, I could. I had a button to go through colors. Yeah, so like I was able to do like red, blue, purple, yellow, green, white, pink. I was able to do a bunch of colors. I think it was like 15 or 16 colors I could do. No. But by the way, I would say I want the lighting underneath the seats, underneath the like footwells.
Yeah. Yep.
And a couple of accent lighting or like accent lighting on like where the door handles are, but that's it.
Yep.
I don't think it needs to be anything crazy for the 45 to 60K. I think 60K and up is going to be much different.
Here's a good question. What about color for like interiors? I think red should be an option.
Red should be an option, but not all red. Yeah, we're not doing BMW straight fucking red. That's fucking garbage.
I'm thinking more like Type R-ish type interior.
Yeah, so red seats with red door inserts and everything else black.
Yes.
That is clean.
That should be an option. And like black should still be an option too if the people don't want the red.
Yeah. We're never doing a white interior. Don't even bring it up.
Never doing wood, and we're never doing like beige and shit. Fuck that.
I'm down for like a dark wood for like a classier model of the car, but carbon fiber will always be an option.
Oh yeah, carbon fiber pieces and bits should be a part of this too.
Yeah.
You know what's fucking awesome? I love like when there's carbon fiber like backs of the front seats. That looks so sick.
Yeah, that's usually on the bucket seats specifically.
Yeah. Like the new Cadillac CT5V Blackwing, that the entire back of the seat is carbon fiber.
Damn. I know like the new M4 has like those crazy ass seats too, where the whole back is carbon.
The new M5 Competition CS is completely carbon interior.
That's wild.
And to include the back of those seats.
So for engine with this, we're going with NA. I think there should be an option NA V8 or twin turbo V6.
I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm down for that.
I think that'd be fucking awesome.
I mean, I think that car's done. I mean, I don't really know what else to add.
Yeah.
All right, engine option for 60K plus.
60K plus.
Supercharged V8.
Yeah.
Yes.
We haven't mentioned it once, and I've been waiting for it.
Okay, this class is already kind of making me lean towards like, kind of like what the Jaguars are.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. All-wheel drive. I want a DCT option.
Do you still want a manual?
I want a manual option, but I want a DCT as well.
I mean, I always want a manual, but yeah, like I think the DCT would be fucking awesome.
So, I don't. No hatch for this one. I think this should be a sedan.
Do we want 2-door or 4-door?
I'm saying 2-door.
You want 2-door?
I'm saying 2-door too because what's that Jaguar? The F-Type?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of what I'm envisioning right now. Like something.
But I want something a little bit bigger, like the M8 though.
Okay, I can see
that. Like a long coupe that has like rear seats still.
Yeah, I want a long coupe that has rear seats that are kind of usable.
Yeah, dude.
So.
Just like the M8, yeah.
Just like the M8. So
I can fucking see that
Yeah,
already.
supercharged V8, all-wheel drive,
manual and DCT,
manual and DCT with a drift mode that cuts off power to the front wheels so you can have more fun.
Definitely drift mode. Yup.
Definitely drift mode. Interior lighting. I want light strips coming down the.
I'm talking like Mercedes sides.
Level. Yeah. I want a light strip going from the end of the doors all the way through to connect to the center of the dashboard. Just one long light. And then lights under the seats, obviously. And then lit up cup holders. And then one light on each side of the center console. And that's it. Classy design.
You know what?
Looks good. Change it whatever fucking color you want. Change the brightness, whatever.
You know what else I think we need in this car?
What's up?
I think we need like a large sunroof that has like that tinting feature that the McLarens have.
Just do a
Are
panel.
we talking like a panoramic sunroof?
Just do a panoramic.
Yeah, but like it needs that tinting feature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Panoramic
that
with
shit's
tinting
savage, dude.
I love that. Honestly, I have a sunroof in my car, and honestly, it's a Cadillac, and I'm like, I wish this had a fucking pano. Like,
Wait.
I'd rather have a pano than a sunroof.
I think there's one other thing that I kind of want in this. I think I'd want this car to be very low from factory, but I think I'd also want it to have like a button where you can lift up like the front end or something like that.
Yeah, I want adjustable suspension.
Yeah.
Yep. I want adjustable suspension, from like, you know how the new BMW like SUVs have like those crawl modes to like get you out of an area where it actually like will move around the suspension and pretty much make the whole car bounce.
Yep.
I want the ability to control my suspension like that. If I put it in comfort mode, I want it to be sitting at a reasonable height to give me a soft suspension. If I put it in sport mode, I want it to lower. If I put it in race mode, I want that shit fucking slammed.
Yeah.
Oh, and
You know, I want full customization for that.
I think we need a exhaust valve like that can open and close.
Agreed.
Yes.
And since this is a 60K car, we have the comfortability of putting these options in the car because of the fact that we're saving on all the extra weight and development of having a 4-door or 5-door car.
Yup. Yup.
Dude, this car already sounds fucking crazy.
I literally see it and I'm so horny.
Okay.
Can we just make a fucking car brand called Blacklist?
Dude, imagine.
Someone give us
So-
the money to do it. We'll fucking win.
So for this last one,
100K plus.
full unrealistic. All right. I'm talking bag from factory.
But you can raise it whenever you want. Like full
Exactly,
air
yeah.
suspension. Like
Twin
Full
turbo V8.
controls, full system from fucking whoever. I don't care.
Jake, I'm gonna one up you. V10.
Twin turbo. No.
Wait, what?
Not
what
for
did
that
you
price. Not for that price.
LFA V10.
No.
say? No.
Twin turbo
You're
V8.
I said unreasonable, but still, come on, you're reaching.
Wait, twin turbo V8. That is 100% reasonable, and you can make ridiculous power.
Okay,
And
but
honestly,
I want like a Euro kind of one that revs really high.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Because I don't want the muscle car ones. I don't like how they sound.
No, I want like an Audi one.
Yeah.
I want like I'm talking like a Ferrari
A
one.
McLaren one.
I'm talking like
McLaren.
a Ferrari or like a Mercedes.
McLaren has the best twin turbo V8s. McLaren does. They just do.
Even over
Like
Ferrari.
the 720. Are you kidding me? That's a 3.8 liter twin turbo V8. Like that thing's a monster. Yes,
Okay, so
100%.
is this car gonna be like supercar territory?
I don't know. I don't want it to be.
Or
I think it can be close.
it'll be like kind of like how the Mercedes GT is, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it's like it's close to supercar, but it's like high end.
So what if we had it be a 4-door Grand Coupe? So it has the coupe styling, but you have the 4 doors and you also have the hatch.
So I was
best of
definitely
all
thinking
worlds.
something like the Panamera.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
what about like okay, I know this is like kind of a crazy comparison, but what if it's like a 2-door, but it's like the Gamera in a sense where the door opens up both seat
I think that's too much.
rows.
I don't like
For-
that look personally.
If we're talking about 100K, there's no way in fuck.
Yeah, they
That's
couldn't do that
bad.
with the door. That's too much money at that point.
Yeah. Because you got to think of the engineering behind just the door itself. Like you spend
Yeah.
$100,000, someone spends $100,000 on your car, they just paid for the door.
Yeah.
That's
Honestly.
it.
True.
So we still want manual and DCT.
Yes. Well,
What about-
no, actually, I'm thinking DCT only.
Yeah,
I was thinking DCT
because the
only.
manual won't be able to handle that.
No.
I mean, it'd be
um,
cool, but it's not. You know.
Okay,
Not feasible.
here's one thing that I think I don't know if you guys will agree. What about like we keep that twin turbo V8, but what if we add like motors and make it a hybrid?
And I think we're reaching for a higher price point than what we're talking about.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know how that would work out, honestly.
Twin turbo V8 and hybrid.
What about only one electric motor in the rear to help with like drifting and shit?
Again, I think that's too much.
That is too much? Really?
I think it's too much, yeah.
Okay.
Dude, you got to think of the engineering that goes behind having a hybrid vehicle with a gas motor.
Bro, look at the Model Plaid and what it does.
Yeah, but that's an all-electric car that's built off of the platform that they created. And it sells for $140,000.
That's true.
And that's all electric. You got to think twin turbo V8 is already a piece in and of itself.
I think
that's
we could do
expensive as hell.
V10 though. I mean, look what the Viper did. I think we could do something like that.
Yeah, but the Viper is I'm sorry, but it's a low quality vehicle that is extremely fast. Dude, they're not high quality. Like they don't have good interior parts.
That's just Dodge.
If we're talking Yeah,
the Viper had not like a terrible interior though.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good for the amount of money.
It definitely wasn't the best.
It wasn't six-figure good at all.
It wasn't worth the money you were paying for it.
No, the money that you were paying for it. You were getting a fucking you were getting a V6 Dodge Challenger interior.
Yes,
that's what you were getting. You were
actually,
literally
dude,
just paying.
Now
for
that I
the
look
engine.
at it, you're right. Like, yeah, they offered a shit ton of colors and shit, but yeah, it wasn't that great quality.
no,
Like the biggest thing about that car was the ACR package, and that literally made it one of the fastest cars ever on the track. But it's a track car. It's not a car that's meant for any kind of daily.
Yeah. True. I actually like the interior of the ACR though. That was fucking clean.
yeah.
Oh, it's cool.
Bad motherfucker.
It's cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's not the kind of quality we're trying to talk about here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not the kind of car, like we're trying to make a car that can compete with supercars, but you're totally cool just daily driving it. And it's something that's, you know, semi-practical. The $60,000 car, that's a midlife crisis vehicle.
Yep.
That's the whole point of that one. But this is going into the higher class of luxury, performance, and fuck you, I'm rich.
Bruh. Is there anything else that we want to add to this thing?
I mean, it's going to have all the same interior stuff of what the coupe has.
Yeah.
And this is this is a 4-door, right? Like
this is a 4-door like Grand Coupe, like a Panamera,
like a fastback
yeah,
kind of design.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Like that 4-door fucking AMG GT.
Yes.
Yeah.
The GT63. Yeah.
I would also, and this is just me because I've really fallen for fucking some SUVs lately. I want an SUV version. Obviously not a V8 fucking twin, but that's fine. I'll deal with whatever. As long as it has the same.
I think it can keep the same motor.
So you essentially want like an M5 and an XM5 counterpart.
Damn right.
I like that. Who said we can't make two cars, guys?
Would it be more? Would it be more expensive?
It's our fucking brand.
We're talking 100 plus, so yes, it can be more expensive.
Okay, by like maybe like 20
but again,
grand.
it can have the. I would say keep the same exact powertrain.
Yeah, keep the same powertrain for sure.
All-wheel drive DCT V8, like
absolutely.
same thing and all that. But it's just an SUV model. So being that it's an SUV model, it's not going to be as fast as the car version.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be. I would say it would be the same price. Because there's a give and take.
You want 2-row or 3-row SUV? Like, what do you want?
Two-row.
Yeah, exactly.
2-row with a comfortable trunk.
Yeah.
Also, towability.
What?
I
Towability.
want you to be able to tow with whatever SUV this is.
Oh yeah, towability. Yeah.
Because
for sure.
So hella torque, pretty much in this engine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They actually have like a tow mode for the car.
Like the fucking F-150s do, and the Rams.
Like the fucking kind of like a Range Rover. Honestly.
So what kind of displacement are we talking for this engine? Like 4?
I was gonna say 4.5 liter.
Mm-hmm.
4.5 liter twin turbo V8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Any other? I feel like we're missing features. I feel like at this point you need like massaging seats or some shit.
I'm down for the massaging seats. heated and cooled seats all the way around, front and back for the
front
car and the
back.
SUV.
Yup. I think maybe like a not like a touchscreen, but like a display screen for the backseat passengers.
Yes. Yeah. I'm down for. How about a display screen, like in the center where you usually see like climate control.
Yeah,
like on the back of the center console.
Yeah, exactly.
Put a screen there that they can
to show like what song is playing or like that kind of thing. Yeah.
And then on top of that, they can control climate control from there as well.
Yeah, with knobs.
With knobs.
Every price point here will have a fucking knob.
Titanium buttons. We're gonna go from plastic to aluminum to titanium in the top end. Okay, so you're getting a knob no matter what. It just varies on the price point of what quality you get.
Yup.
You know what? I love the AC vents that like look like jet engines.
Yeah.
I think this car needs
like
that.
Like the Camaro.
Like the new Ferrari. Was it the Ferrari F8?
Oh yeah, that thing's fucking sick.
Have you seen those climate control vents?
That interior is beautiful.
Yo,
Ferrari is timeless with their interiors.
Those climate control vents though are like jet engines. I fucking love that look. That's a sick look.
That is a good look. Well, I mean, I'm pretty happy with our cars, guys.
Yeah.
When do we go into production?
Whenever. Let's start a GoFundMe or some shit.
Yo, how much money do you guys need? $1 billion. Need $1 billion.
If anyone wants, dead ass. If anyone wants to invest in us, we got you. We'll actually make you money.
Hey,
shit.
We won't pull a Subaru.
No, we will not pull a Subaru. We will make these bougie ass cars for the people. It's for the people, you know.
Exactly. I don't think we like if this brand were to exist, I don't think it'd be like, I mean, it definitely wouldn't be like a common thing, right? Like we wouldn't be like fucking Honda or like Toyota, but I think we'd be more of like the more budget friendly, I guess, like Koenigsegg or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like more exclusive, more rare, like not as many production models, but it's there as an option and it's priced really well.
So kind of like an Alfa Romeo in a way, then.
Yeah. Yeah. I could see that. Yeah, like what country would we classify? Like, you know, because we're not JDM, we're not German, we're not. Would we be American at that point? But we wouldn't be like.
I think we just fall into the American category.
But we'd be nothing like the
American ultra brand.
We'd be nothing like the other American brands, though.
No, and that's what would set us apart.
Yeah.
We wouldn't do anything based on consumer.
Yeah.
We'd do everything for the enthusiast.
Yep.
Oh.
Damn, like I just got my own heart racing saying that.
Dude, that like hearing that sentence made me happy.
Yeah. Like I love that.
I've never heard a car manufacturer say that in my life.
Absolutely not.
Except for like, maybe like Ferrari would say that, but that's about it.
That's insane, man. Well, I guess we're good to move on after we just had an emotional moment of like, wow, car manufacturers suck.
Yeah, because we came up with, like like just us three for that 40 minutes is better than like every consumer, like basic consumer car company's decision.
Yep, that is the truth. Well, all right. Well, let's we're gonna move on to this next one. So this next car
spotlight
that we have for our car spotlight is
it's you.
Yeah, it's the Tesla Model S Plaid. I wanted to talk about this car just because of how insane it is. It's funny because the car that we were talking about, you know, our 100+ car, has a lot of the features of what this car does. You know,
but it
it's
has
fast.
An engine at least.
It's technically speaking, it's a Grand Coupe because it is a hatchback, and it's fast as fuck. You know, this one doing 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds with a top speed of 200 miles an hour and peak horsepower at over 1,000.
The car is so fast that it made Doug Demuro have an orgasm live in his video.
Okay.
Not surprised. And it still has a good range of 400 miles. That's pretty nuts. That's pretty great.
That's absolutely insane.
Yeah, it is. And I think that's one thing to be said about Tesla is you know, they are making cars that are fast as humanly possible, faster than most supercars. Um, but they make them dailyable to the point that you don't have to think about charging it for days. That's
Facts.
pretty awesome. That's pretty great.
What's wild about that car is one, the price point, right? It's just over 100K. And it's
145,000.
that fast. And even though it's that fast, it's fucking practical.
Dude, it has 1,000 horsepower at the peak for $140,000. To get that kind of power, you have to spend $1 million
Yeah.
in most supercars.
Yep. It's fucking insane. And you can
So
still like take all your friends to get groceries and shit.
Yeah, you can do everything, and this car will drive itself. It has a $10,000 option that you can add on. That's full self-driving capability. That it will, if you set a navigation point, it'll drive to it. If you want to recover your car from like your garage, you press a button, it'll open up your garage door and pull the car out.
Recover? You mean summon?
Yeah, summon. Yeah, whatever it is. And then I think the fact that it can change lanes on its own is so fucking cool.
You can change your horn.
You can change your horn. You can change the sound of your car because it has external speakers. So people can hear whatever car that you pick. If you want to be a Hellcat, motherfucker, you got a Hellcat.
That's insane.
Now everybody can hear it. That's crazy. I mean, it's a gimmick and I would never fucking use it, but it's
Just
cool
the fact
that
they
they
can
put
do it.
It's the fact that they can do it. And I think one thing that Tesla has, you know, we've given a lot of shit to Tesla and the people that buy Teslas, but it's just the people that buy Tesla. Tesla themselves.
I don't hate the brand itself.
No, I don't hate the brand at all. I love the brand.
Yeah.
I love the brand because Elon Musk is a fucking child. And he is a rich fucking child that does whatever the hell he wants, and I fucking love that. I love it. He doesn't give a shit
Do you worship
what
him, though?
anybody says. No, I don't.
Oh.
Not at all. But
did you
he
buy
doesn't give
Dogecoin?
it. No, well, I bought Dogecoin 5 years ago.
No.
I bought $80 worth of Dogecoin 5 years ago. Had like 200,000 shares or something like that, and then sold it a month later. I'd be rich right now. That's all I'm saying.
No, you can't say that.
So, yeah, but I just love the attitude that Elon Musk has with his company and with his companies in general. They want to break boundaries, but they want to have fun while doing it. And I love that. I think that's incredible. And this car right here, the Model S Plaid, is a testament to that. You get great range, you get a comfortable car, you get a good looking car, goes 200 miles an hour, 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds, over 1,000 horsepower, but yet you can literally go drive to the store and pick up your groceries
and take your family with you.
And take your family with you. Like, that's crazy. The only thing that's weird is the steering wheel. Now, I don't know how I feel about it.
Oh yeah, that like fucking pilot steering.
It's called a yoke. It's called a yoke.
Bro, I'll eat my eggs later. Like, what the fuck?
All right, you fuck.
I mean, like it literally looks like a plane yoke. That's exactly what it's modeled after. So, you know, I get it.
Can't you like play like games on the?
Yeah, you can.
The thing and like steer with it and shit.
Yep, you can play like Mario Kart and shit on the actual car itself, on the screen,
and steer with the actual steering wheel.
And use the gas and brake.
It's wild.
That's crazy. And you know, it's not an engine, so when you press the gas, it doesn't do anything if you're parked.
Yup.
You know, like it's not revving up. So that's so crazy. It's so crazy to think about, man. It's nuts.
That's literally like the epitome of what you just said. Like, Elon Musk is still just a child.
He's just a fucking child.
He
like,
just wants
that feature alone says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, it's really cool, and it's something that you know, I think is awesome. It's not something that I would probably ever buy myself. But I'm happy that there is I'm happy that it exists for sure.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, let's move on to the next one. Brian, you and I have kind of been talking about this a little bit, but
I don't know shit about it.
you wanna take
So
the
fucking
lead on
cool.
this?
All right. So motorcycle companies have honestly been putting out some really cool stuff lately, but this brand new company called Damon Motorcycles is putting out a fully electric bike. Now,
Sport bike, right?
Sport bike, yes.
It's
so
a
this-
hypersport, is what they call it.
Yeah. So motorcycle classifications are kind of stupid in my opinion, but the Hypersport has different models, right? The cheapest one is 17,000, which for a brand new motorcycle is not bad at all.
No,
You
it's
can
not.
also reserve one for just $200.
Yep.
So you can, by the time this thing comes out, you can basically have it paid off. So I think, yeah, it's $200 a month. Only,
And that's a subscription for the car itself,
yes.
or for the bike itself.
And
How does that work?
A
I haven't really
subscription, what?
read.
so
I haven't really
it's
read up
called
on
a
it.
subscription, but like I said, you're gonna be, the way I see it, you're paying it in like,
Like a loan.
yeah.
And the bike makes no sound when you ride it.
I don't know.
It
about
makes
that.
it makes a noise, and it's super futuristic sounding. Like it sounds like a
Oh, you can buy
like
it
an electric
or
fighter jet.
subscribe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your reservation of like that $100, it's literally a one-time deposit, and that's it. Like you don't have to do anything else. You can just get that, and you're straight. Like the bike is yours. It'll come to you when it
Do you have to
like,
stay
when they're
sub
done.
the whole time you have it, or does it end?
No, you pay until it's paid off. That's your subscription.
Oh, dude, so it
Like,
only
that's basically
$100
your
down
loan
payment.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Which I
That's so
dude,
crazy.
this thing is so cool to me though, because like, who else is putting out something like this?
It's like the Tesla of bikes, but
It
sporty.
is. It is. Also,
So cool.
motorcycles don't usually have like crazy horsepower numbers. The Hypersport, what is this? The Hypersport Premiere and the HS are both 200 horsepower, around 200 torque with a 200-mile range. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah. That's insane.
There's four models.
What is this Premiere? Oh, the Premiere I think they might have just released because this was not on their website last
Dude,
week.
that's like it's the Premiere's 39 grand.
Yeah.
That's the big boy.
It's got Brembo brakes.
That shit's more expensive than most cars, dude. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's
It's
that
got
40.
a front and rear view 1080p cameras. Dude, the amount of people that would go crazy just for that kind of safety feature is
On
insane.
a bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, the front and rear fucking cameras. Oh my god! Instead of having to worry about putting a GoPro on your helmet, you can just have that.
Also, it has something that's really cool and simple that you guys are probably gonna think like, oh, that's dumb. Why do you care about that? It has a parking brake.
Does it really?
Yes, it has a
Oh,
parking
that's so
brake.
cool,
Is it electronic?
Yes.
dude. That is super sweet.
Dude, like that's just cool as fuck to me.
I love that.
It's 0 to 60 is less than 3 seconds.
It's just so dumb.
Dude.
I love everything about it, dude.
And
I'm not even much.
yeah.
I'm not even really into bikes, and I fucking love this thing.
So the one thing I can say about like things moving to a more technologically advanced system for whatever we have going on, your shit is just gonna start getting wild. Like numbers are gonna go crazy, and there's not really gonna be a limit to what we can do. And I'm excited to see because if this is something that someone's been probably working on for like 10 plus years, and they're about to just do stupid numbers. And they're keeping it
Interesting.
relatively affordable.
Yeah, honestly, dude, like for the top end one that has all the crazy features, 40K honestly is not that bad because there are some Harleys that are selling for that much and you don't get nearly as much.
Harleys are shit.
The HS is 25K. The SX
yeah.
is 20, and then the SE's 17.
Like how much, that's the thing. Honestly, all you need is the HS. You don't need the Premiere. Save the 15 grand.
If I'm being real with you,
They-
All you need
yellow?
is the SE.
The yellow,
SE itself is pretty nice.
the yellow color is clean.
Definitely didn't think I would like it, but yeah, it
I know-
looks super nice.
I like that
And
yellow.
another crazy thing about this is the fact that you can transform your riding position.
Yes.
You
What?
you can cruise, and it'll literally take your handlebars and move them up towards you and move
That
your foot
is
pedals.
some
so
like
it changes-
Akira shit, dude.
Dude, seriously, like it's fucking insane. Or if you want to go for full sport mode, it'll lower your handles back down and move the position of your feet, and then you're in a sporty position.
Dude,
That's
so
insane.
cool. So cool.
And the entire thing is filled with sensors too, from what I was reading. Like
And, like-
it's literally a Tesla bike.
I'm saying from what I see,
Tesla bike.
almost all of them have like similar safety features, right? So like co-pilot, which is obviously just like, oh hey, the bike will kind of ride for you. ABS, traction controls, ride modes, parking brake. That stuff is super clutch.
Oh yeah.
A reverse mode, like who? So
Why
clutch.
don't other bikes have a reverse mode?
Because fuck you, get your weight up to move your bike. I don't know, man.
It's so slow though.
It's such a hassle. I know.
I'm gonna be honest, I can't imagine this thing being very heavy.
No.
Aren't batteries heavy though?
They are, but
Compared to a motor? I don't know.
I can't imagine it weighs more than like 1,000cc motorcycle, which still isn't the heaviest.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it weighs more than a 600.
Possibly.
I mean, look at it. Honestly, it looks like the size of a 600.
Yeah, it does. That's why it's like I don't know.
I feel like batteries are heavier.
I mean, batteries are heavy, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of shit that you're missing that you don't have to worry about, especially the liquid side of things. Like there's a lot.
According to this one article, it's saying like most full battery EVs are 125% heavier than a standard combustion engine.
Really?
But but I wonder how that would work for a bike though.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
There's a lot of factors that we're not considering.
Yeah. Like for a car, it makes sense. Like for the Tesla, the Model S Plaid, it's a 4,800 pound car. It's all battery. So like, it's because it's not a big car by any means. So I'm wondering what it would be like for a bike. I wonder if it's the same ratio.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I don't know either.
Don't say True Chains again.
Why?
It's
Two
just
Chains
bad.
is so inspirational and poetic.
I'm cringing.
Okay.
Yep.
Next
I'm
topic.
cringing. Yeah, what's the next topic?
His favorite person in the fucking world.
Doug Demuro.
Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, actually.
This is gonna be about Doug Demuro. So wait, now because we talked about the Model Plaid, I want to go like highlight his video on that car, because like when he was driving that shit, I shit you not, he literally jizzed his pants. You got if you guys haven't seen that video, go watch Doug's review of the Model Plaid and go to the part where he's driving it, and he does his first acceleration because like he went to the next dimension. It's so funny.
I'm looking it up right now just because I want to see it.
But yeah, anyway, I kind of wanted to talk about Doug and his influence on the car scene, especially on YouTube. I mean, in my opinion, and I think most people would agree, he is the biggest car YouTuber or the biggest car influencer on YouTube, right?
Yep.
As much as I dislike him, absolutely.
So again, I misunderstood him at the beginning, but I was watching his podcast. Like I was watching, like he was featured on the Waveform podcast by MKBHD, and like they're actually good friends because they're actually really similar. Like in terms of their mindset, they're very similar. Personality wise, they're a bit different. Like Doug is more kind of weird and funny, whereas MKBHD is more calm and chill, right? But in terms of their mindset, they're actually like Doug has a very similar mindset to Marquez. And I kind of like have some more respect for him now too, because the way he thinks about cars and the way he thinks about the car industry is actually kind of interesting. And a lot of people don't see that side of him.
Fair.
Yeah.
And most people, you know, they just kind of like watch his videos. He does the same shit. He jokes around about cringy shit, and they kind of make fun of him. Whatever, that's fine. Like he doesn't even care. He's fine. Like, but I think what I respect the most about Doug is the fact that, like, I started watching his content when he got like that R32. Like that's kind of when he blew up on YouTube, when he bought that R32. Like he was one of the first people in the US to import one of those cars.
Yeah.
And to make content on it too, and that's kind of where he blew up. But him as a person, now that he has all this fame and like he's literally like #1 car fucking YouTuber, he hasn't changed at all. And that just like, I have respect for people like that. Like, you know, like when they make it big, when they get money, when they get fame, if they don't change as a person, that means that like, you know, like they're true to themselves. They're not fake. Like that's who they've always been. So I think that's what I respect most about him. Because again, he's still wearing a t-shirt and fucking cargo shorts.
So for me, I definitely like, I understand like, yo, dude is arguably one of the hardest working people that like has anything to do with cars.
Yeah.
Like he's always putting stuff out. His content just isn't necessarily for me. Like I don't like watching car reviews in general.
Because he's not aftermarket at all.
No, he's not. And,
he's full factory.
Fine. Yeah, and that's perfectly fine. There's a whole market for that. I just personally don't think I fall into it unless I'm looking at the car I want to buy.
Yeah.
You know, so I definitely see like he has an appeal to people because he literally touches every car under the sun.
Yeah, and like
it's kind of crazy to see that too. Like how many cars he actually gets his hands on.
Yep.
Dude,
and like he can literally probably go into a fucking Lamborghini dealership and be like, "Hey,
bro,
I want to drive the new Countach."
He's out here driving like F50s and F40s like it's nothing.
Exactly. Like, dude can literally. First of all, the
like,
amount of
no supervision either.
The amount of work he puts in is amazing. The amount of time that you can tell that he's like actually looking into these cars.
Yeah, he does his research. Knowing
his shit.
He knows.
It's impressive.
Shit.
He definitely knows his shit.
Like I said, I'm just not a fan. It's just not for me specifically, but I see the appeal.
Here's also another thing that sets him apart from, because again, he is technically a car reviewer.
Yeah.
But he's way different from all the rest, because most car reviewers, they go over like, you know, the specs, the details, whatever. He goes into like the minute details. Like he puts the car under a magnifying glass and he goes through like specifics. And that's why, like, again, he calls it quirks and shit, right? Yeah. Like he goes to like the specific detail, and that's what sets him apart. That's what sets him apart, because he notices things that the manufacturer has done that most people don't notice, and then he brings light to it and kind of like makes fun of it in a fun way, right? Yeah. So I think that's what sets him apart, and that's why his videos get like millions of views and shit.
Also, somebody that's willing to like actually go out and get stock cars to review, like from dealerships or from whoever he gets them from. I think that's way more authentic than somebody going out and getting like, oh, hey, here's this super modified car that you will never experience.
Yeah.
Like, this man is literally like, hey, this car is affordable, it's reasonable.
Yeah, and dude, he'll do like shitty cars too. Like, he'll do old cars. He'll do cars that we've never seen. He'll do cars that I've never heard of. He'll do, you know, like super expensive $1 million cars, but then he'll also do like a fucking Focus ST or like a Mitsubishi Mirage.
Yeah.
You know, like he does it all. He
doesn't leave anybody out.
Yeah, he doesn't discriminate against any car person.
It's kind of crazy too, because, you know, when it comes to the people that we watch regularly, like TJ Hunt or Adam LZ or, you know, Dustin Williams, any of those other guys, Eliminate, whoever, you know, we watch those guys because of the modified cars.
Yep.
Because that's what we care about. But what we what a lot of or like honestly, I guess what I can say collectively we are ignorant to is the amount of people that are just trying to get a review on a car that they're looking to buy.
Yes.
Not trying to get it, not trying to, see somebody drive a fast ass modified fucking Supra that, will never be able to buy. Or well, not anytime soon at least.
Yeah.
Like I think that's one thing that's really huge that is it really does set him apart from everything because before him it was Saab Kyle.
Yeah.
Before him it was Subaru WRX fan.
Yeah.
Like it
Bro, I remember him.
Dude,
yeah.
That's a throwback. That's not even his name anymore.
That
it's
dude
Matt,
in blue.
Matt Moran Motoring.
The old
Yeah, but
that dude in blue.
That dude in blue is
no.
he was always a modified car.
Yeah. It was
always modified.
Oh, you're talking about like stock. Okay.
Yeah. So like you have people like, but that's the thing. Subaru WRX fan or Matt Moran Motoring.
Bro,
now,
he fell off, bro.
He still does shit on YouTube.
Yeah, he
constantly.
does. But he doesn't get the same viewership.
I was looking at videos of the new 2022 WRX, and he was like the first one to pop up on like my thoughts on the car.
He roasted it.
Yeah, he went in.
I mean, he's the WRX fan, bro. What do you
him and that dude in blue both just fucking went in.
Yeah.
Oh man, but that's one of those things when it comes to talking about people that are in the industry. Is even though all of us love this car industry and love being a part of it and having our own styles and whatever, there's like different branches to this shit, man. Like it's you have your vloggers, you have your people that just do installs, you have your reviewers of stock cars, you have your reviewers of modified cars, you have your car show people, there's so many different things.
The
you have
track
people like people like Adam LZ who's in FD now. Dustin Williams, he's doing Time Attack now, so he's filming that all the time. Like there's so many different branches to this shit.
Yep.
And you don't really know, you feel like you know everything about what you are a part of and what you do until you realize what somebody else is doing is really working for them. And then you're like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? But you're not doing anything wrong. You're just in your own lane.
True.
Like Doug Demuro. The man's a fucking millionaire from reviewing cars and saying, this is,
he's married and has like a kid.
I'm not surprised.
Also, I'm glad he stopped doing the whole like weird breath thing in between every line.
You know what I'm glad he stopped doing?
What's up?
Remember when he did he would tell people at the start of the video that he wrote a column on Auto Trader and you could read it? Like nobody gave a fuck about that. He just stopped doing it altogether, and then he just started like cars and bids.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, he wanted to be able to monetize off of his, instead of sitting there putting it on somebody else's platform where he gets absolutely no credit or monetization from it. He made his own shit. Yeah, he made his own shit, and now he's making bank off that, as well as his YouTube channel.
Yo, he has a website.
Yeah, like that's crazy. It's awesome that he was able to, for one, open up his eyes to not, give his knowledge to just anybody. Or just to any company, but to give himself the ability to fucking make his own shit, do whatever the hell he wants.
True.
That's the fucking dream.
He as corny as it may sound, he definitely changed the way that people had to go about reviewing cars.
Yeah, you're right.
If you couldn't hit on his level, it's like, all right, you might want to find another lane or something, a more niche group that will follow only you.
Yeah, for sure. It's true. Very true.
But he also paved the way for a lot of people to start doing this, because there's some dudes I've seen recently that are like, yo, same thing, just literally all they do is show what it's like to drive the cars.
Yeah, the POV people are pretty cool too, though.
I enjoy those.
I think that's like the
POVs,
best type of review, because it's the most realistic review.
Yeah.
As much as I can't really stand vehicle virgins, he does a good job.
I think
yeah.
reviewing cars and doing the POVs. I just hate him as a person.
I think the best POV reviewer is like Tedward, and then the other guy. His name is
Redline reviews is pretty good too.
like the Topher or some shit. Like those two guys are like the best.
I watch both of them, and I really enjoy their stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Redline review is good too. He goes through all specs and details.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
I
like,
just watched one on the ATSV actually.
yeah, he's the most like intricate reviewer in my opinion.
Yeah.
Facts.
But again, if you can't do it like Doug, get out the game.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta
Out
find
the
another
game.
way to do it.
Yeah. Got to pave your own path, honestly, because you're never gonna fucking get up to Doug's level. It's just the truth.
Doug
Give up.
only
You start doing
focuses.
something crazy.
He only focuses on the details and nothing else.
Yeah. Which
Crazy.
more power to him.
Yeah.
I ain't mad. I ain't mad at him.
Shit, get it how you live.
Doug, the type
Well,
of guy to keep doing the same shit over and over, and it works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously. Well, I think we're good to wrap this one up, huh?
Yep.
I think so.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening to this episode of Project Blacklist. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.